All right, what's up, folks? Yep, pop this beer open. Yeah, today we're gonna talk about the lackluster performance on the Anthony Joshua Alexander Povetkin fight. Then we're gonna talk about who's writing the coattails of who. Let me turn this mic up a little bit. Yeah, who's writing the coattails of whom? So, Matchroom Boxing, they ain't really. I haven't seen one promo for this Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Povetkin fight, which I find to be quite troubling because Eddie Hearn has made a video on IFL TV promoting himself with the other YouTuber out there, IFT, whoever runs that shit, MTK or whatever. They made a video talking about promoter versus the best promoter or whatever, who's the best promoter or whatever the case may be, which I think is fraudulent. Why are you worried about who's the best fucking promoter out there? Why you ain't worried about who's the best fighter? How come a Matchroom Boxing employee is getting more promo than his cash cow? You see what I'm saying? How come all these YouTubers out there and these so-called media experts and everything care more about Eddie Hearn business than Anthony Joshua's business? Riddle me this. I don't see Al Heyman all up in the videos. I don't see Frank Warren out there talk about how good a promoter he is on a day-to-day basis. I don't see Bob Arum doing that. Well, Bob Arum got his own problems because he lost a lot of money. He's going to lose a lot of money. He's over there talking about, oh, Pac-Man this. I ain't worried about that. But I'm worried about these young fighters. But that was going to be, he ain't getting paid like he used to. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Let's keep it real. He mad. But back to Eddie Hearns and his Matchroom business and promotion wise, with dazzling and all that thing. Look, if the zone, dazzling, whatever you want to call it, is supposed to be the promoter, the biggest, the Netflix of boxing, why are they not promoting their so-called biggest fight in America? Because that's all they're going to get until 2019. You understand what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua ain't got nobody else out there to fight until 2019. Are you following me? Because Deontay Wilder ain't going to fight him in 2019. So who going to do it? They going to fight Tyson Fury next? I mean, is somebody going to call Anthony Joshua a coward for fighting Tyson Fury next if he loses against Deontay Wilder? Hello? Are you following me? Nah, you ain't going to do that. Because Eddie Hearn ain't going to do that. Y'all going to follow what Eddie Hearn say? And y'all going to follow what Eddie Hearn do? Now, let's go into this, who's fighting the coattails of who? I don't need to cut it in. Just keep this shit simple and sweet. Y'all can comment later and see where I missed and all that stuff and call me a punk and a loser and all that stuff. But I really don't care because I'm not making these videos for the likes. I ain't making these videos for the views. I'm making these videos so people can understand that it is more than what it seems out there. So, first of all, with this, who's taking the line from whom? Let's get into it. First of all, this whole Mayweather thing. I don't believe. Let me start over. With this whole Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder, or Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury thing, I don't believe. With this whole them not saying when the fight is going to happen, that's allowing me to think that somebody else knew this shit was gonna happen with Pacquiao. Either Al Heyman knew, Shelley Finkel knew, and or Deontay Wilder knew. Somebody up there that means something in boxing knew that this shit was going to be announced. Because we all know Floyd Mayweather can't stay out the gym. He can't stop working out. He can't stop showing his ass. So what is there to do but for him to come out again? You understand? Are you following me? This is all my opinion. It's not a fact. This is my fucking opinion. And I've been drinking. But we not gonna blame it on the Guinness. What I'm gonna blame this shit on is that in my opinion, people need to think about everything that's going on to conclude to what's happening now. And not go with one way of thinking. You see what I'm saying? You can't say, oh, it's because of Mayweather is trying to take the limelight from somebody else because he's jealous of what's happening. That could be one. But there could be many things out there to conclude to why this is happening. I.e., me saying this. I think deep down, like everybody's saying, like everybody has said in the LDBC, Floyd Mayweather didn't fight Keith Thurman and a couple other boxers, and why? But now, some of these fighters, even Klitschko is back in the gym talking about he can't stop it. There's many of athletes out there that have retired, that have came back into the game because they can't quit. They are addicted to the sport. And Shawshank Redemption, Morgan Freeman's character said institutional lies. That's what some of these guys are. They live, breathe, sleep, fuck, eat boxing on a day-to-day basis. And for Floyd Mayweather to say, I took a year off and I want to come back and fight Pacquiao with no warm-up, I applaud him for that. Because Pacquiao, even at his old age, is no slouch. In my opinion, Jeff Horn did not beat Pacquiao. Timothy Bradley did not beat Pacquiao. They gave it to the other fighters. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, but that is my fucking opinion, and I've been drinking. Guinness. Now, with that being said, think about it. Floyd Mayweather coming back. He ain't lost the boxing bug. He's in the gym. He's working out. He's watching these youngsters. It's not about him saying, maybe it's not about him saying, I'm trying to take the limelight. Maybe I can't wait until another year to fight this dude because he got something else going on to where I can't get in where I fit in. This guy's around my age. I got him then, I can get him again, and I want to box somebody. I don't want to box Timothy Bradley. I don't want to box nobody else. I want to box somebody my fucking age. Or around there. But, in my opinion, in Mayweather's heydays, he could have competed with most of the people in boxing in his weight division. Or the divisions he fought in. He could compete with them. Even right now, he probably could compete with them. We don't know, but we can speculate his year off and his age that he can't. Because of genetics and old age. It just don't happen that way. But, inshallah, it can happen. Don't get it fucked up. This is boxing. If we want to give Tyson Fury a shot of a doubt for coming back right now and fighting Deontay Wilder, we got to give Floyd Mayweather his. Just like all these other fighters out there, like Lucas Brown, David Haye, and so on and so forth. We have to give them their shot of a doubt. Because until it has concluded, until the victor has been announced, it is an opinion. Are you following me? But David Hayes, situation, one leg, second round, second fight with Bellew, we knew the outcome. Okay, I give you all that. But think about it. Come on. That's my opinion on it. He's coming back because he got the bug. Because other than that, what I'm saying, even including that, is my opinion. And I do not like to put somebody in the negative for my opinions in certain situations. And this is one of them. We don't know the reason why he's coming back. You understand? And we don't have that many facts on the reason why he's coming back. He hasn't said nothing in the media on why he's coming back. After he announced that with Pacquiao, he hasn't said not a word. So we got to hear what he says I want to hear what he says before I start basing opinions and further opinions on the matter. But Anthony Joshua not fighting Deontay Wilder, there's a $50 million opinion on that. How about that? Now let's go. Yeah. So, these coattails. And that goes along with the Mayweather thing, the coattails. But look, check this out. People are out there saying that Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury are taking away, are using fucking Anthony Joshua's name to boost their profile for their fight. Are you insane? Like, what really are you thinking to, what? I don't understand. How can you say these two fighters are taken away from your fight when you don't have a promo in the U.S.? You don't have no advertisement in the U.S. We supposed to see this fight every fucking where. Look, if your fight is, if you're supposed to be the biggest cash cow in sports boxing, you're supposed to have a show, a Sky Sports promo out there already, a Showtime promo out there already, a HBO promo out there already, Sports Center, ESPN promo out there already, Fox News promo out there already, because you're supposed to bring in the biggest dollars in your fucking division or in boxing period, and you ain't got it. You ain't got one. You slipping, dog. You simply pimping. You was simp. That Matchroom Boxing employee didn't think that coming over to the US was going to be too hard. You're not supposed to create a dozen deal in the beginning of this year. That shit was supposed to be a thought out process from sometime last year, early last year, and you plan out how you're going to attack and execute everything, and then you're going to sit over there, you're going to monetize everything so you can see how much money, where the money is going. Where the money coming from? Where's your prospective gains and losses? But you ain't done that. You did your shit you make it seem like you did your shit overnight. And you make it look like you did it overnight. Because you slacking. You got caught with your pants down with no pistol. And it's a stick up. And Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury is coming in. Put your hands up. Welcome to the U.S., partner. You understand what I'm saying? Are you following me? You hear me? It don't make no sense. Eddie Hearn, that Matchroom Boxing, Eddie Hearn, that Matchroom Boxing employee can't do an interview without Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury's names coming up. With nobody. Nobody out there can do an interview with your bitch ass and them two names don't come up. You know why? The reason why? Because don't nobody give a damn about Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Povetkin. Don't nobody give a damn. Because that's not the fight they want to see. Don't nobody want to see that fight. Don't nobody want to see Dillian White versus Derek Chisora. Don't nobody want to see no fight against Anthony Joshua versus Dillian White. Don't nobody want to see that shit. It's irrelevant. Back the fuck up or you get passed the fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? And then these motherfuckers gonna have the audacity to say Al Heyman had to do that because of Eddie Hearn and the Dazn deal. Look, you big dummy. This is called chess. That shit was not planned out this year with Al Heyman. That shit was planned out last year. Are you following me? He did it the right way. He got in with these companies and he showed him the numbers that he can do before he propositioned the deal. That's how you was supposed to do it with DAZN. You were supposed to show them, this is what I can do. This is what I can bring on your platform. No, this is what I can do. This is what I have brought to your platform. Can you pay me X for X? Instead, what you did was you showed DAZN what you can do in the UK and possibly other countries surrounding the UK. You didn't show him what you can. They did not base that contract off of the US. They based that contract off of, when they based that contract off of the US, they based that off of shit that could happen. Just in case shit. Like Chris Rock said, shit that could happen. Shoulda, fucking coulda, motherfucker woulda. They didn't base that shit off of concrete evidence. They based that shit off of prospective viewers. Because Eddie Hearn is coming in. Because Eddie Hearn has got an award for best promoter in 2017. But that don't mean shit in the US. Because how many motherfuckers know in the US of Al Heyman? I'm talking about not boxing fans. I'm talking about people who come in to watch boxing every now and again when their nationality of fighter is the champion, i.e. like Mexicans. You understand what I'm saying? Are you following me? Oh, Mexican fighter out there. Let me go watch this fight and be patriotic for my people, which is very fucking understandable. I don't blame them. Are you following me? But I blame Triple G's fucking trainer when he said, I'm glad at least the Mexican got a belt. When you supposed to be this dude trainer, that kind of takes a couple points from your loyalty with me with that. But back onto this shit I'm talking about. Where you at, Eddie Hearn, when it comes to Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Povetkin's fight? Where you at? You gonna keep talking about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury? Or are you gonna talk about your fight? Your cash cow? Who's gonna make you money? Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury ain't making you money. Alexander versus Anthony Joshua is gonna make you money. So where you at? Where you at, partner? Nowhere to be found. And on that note, shout outs to the LDBC and everybody stay sucker free.